मैं ये जानना चाहता हूँ कि गवर्नमेंट ने क्या कोई किसी कमीशन से कोई आइडेंटिफिकेशन के लिए कोई कमीशन बैठाया है जिसके डाटा इकट्ठा करके दिया है, या फिर सरकार ने कोई इसके बारे में पहले से कोई आइडेंटिफिकेशन डाटा इकट्ठा करके कहीं क्वान्टिफायर है या नहीं? हमारे यहाँ पे पीजीआई में क्या है कि जो 16 पोस्ट हैं उनमें से SC/ST कोटे की 12 पोस्ट भरी हुई हैं। तो मैं इससे जानना चाहता हूँ महोदय, जो हमारे अर्जुन मेघपाल जी बैठे हो राजस्थान से जो बैठे हुए बीजेपी के, क्या इन्होंने इस बात को नहीं उठाया कि कमीशन की क्या कोई रिपोर्ट आई हुई है?
मिस्टर मेघवाल, क्विकली इफ यू वांट टू रिस्पॉन्ड देन आई विल टेक अ शॉर्ट ब्रेक।
देखिए, आप चंडीगढ़ से है, ये SC/ST के रिजर्वेशन वाला जो बिल था, ये रिजर्वेशन इन प्रमोशन वाला बिल था, और ये यूपी को लेकर के इसमें प्रॉब्लम थी। ST की जातियां जो
तो मैं इससे जानना चाहता हूँ महोदय, जो हमारे अर्जुन मेघपाल जी बैठे हो राजस्थान से जो बैठे हुए बीजेपी के, क्या इन्होंने इस बात को नहीं उठाया कि कमीशन की क्या कोई रिपोर्ट आई हुई है?
मिस्टर मेघवाल, क्विकली इफ यू वांट टू रिस्पॉन्ड देन आई विल टेक अ शॉर्ट ब्रेक।
देखिए, आप चंडीगढ़ से है, ये
final segment will ask our panelists what's the road ahead and how in days to come can we hope that sessions will work, will see smooth functioning. The next will be the budget session. Stay tuned. Welcome back. You're watching Public Forum. In this edition of Public Forum, we are discussing the winter session 2012. And I now have a caller with me from Gujarat. Yes, sir, please ask your question. If you can hear me, please ask your question. Okay, we'll come back to his question. But there were several important bills which were expected to come up in this particular session. One was on the land acquisition, also on judges' accountability bill, food security bill, women's reservation bill. Do you think in the next session, budget session, we can hope that these bills will be coming for consideration in passing?
That's what I understand. These bills are getting ready, and some bills were about to be introduced in this session itself, but due to approval and disruption, it was delayed. And the food security bill and even the other bills also, but food security bill especially, that's a bill which aims at the lower.
That every time the most important bills, you know, which we expect that will come up in a particular session, get sidelined the moment the session starts.
That is the problem. So I said earlier also, there should be a meeting with Speaker of the Lok Sabha 5-6 days before to all the parties. See, there is a
changed, game changing. Now the already terms has been coming that government is for game changing. So
okay, so you're saying the priority of the government keeps changing.
Game changer is keep.
Game changer.
Okay, I'll take final comments on the program. I'll start with you, Mr. Diaz. We've seen what really happened in this winter session. We lost 60 hours of work time. We just saw on an average 2.5, as in like 2.5 questions being raised every day in the question hour. Out of 400 starred questions, only 49 questions could come up. Out of 25 bills which were expected to be passed in this particular session, only 7 bills could be passed. Only 7 bills could be introduced out of 10 bills. We have a clear list of what was done and what was not done in this winter session. What should we expect from the budget session? Do you think things will change? We'll see some work happening? It is rather too early in the day to actually think, to debate on what will happen in the budget session. But do you feel that it's also time for the members to change their attitude towards, towards Parliament functioning?
See, it depends too much, very much on the leaders and the members. First of all, the parliamentary timings, the procedures are fixed about that. It has to be followed strictly. As I told you earlier,
to allow the Lok Sabha to function.
Yes.
Yeah, final comments.
My point is
once
the matter has been discussed in BSE, the priority should not be changed by the government. If it is changed, then again put in the BSE. Then House will not be disturbed. And my
point is that problem is mainly coming from the oppositions. The problem is that the government has no majority in the House. They are depending on the support from outsides. The supporting parties,
Then how
that
can
is
you
S-
justify?
So you're saying it's also failure of the floor
Changing the
management.
priority every day.
So every day they are changing
Bringing
the priority.
Every
day they are changing the
Every
priority.
day they are changing the
So
priority.
how
That is
the
the problem. That is the
disrupting the
problem.
parliament? In what way it is connected?
Okay, I'm completely out of time, but you know what I could actually gather, you're hoping that the budget session will function smoothly, and what is also important, that government and the opposition must work. Government and the opposition must work together. People are watching you. They've sent you as their representatives, and they want that the Lok Sabha should function smoothly. Completely out of time. Thank you so much, Mr. Dias, Mr. Meghwal.
Let us work for the best.
Yeah, and Mr.
And
Panda.
in New Year, we will work with a good.
Okay, so that's your New Year resolution. Thank you very much,
Happy New
Mr.
Year
Panda.
to
Thank
all
you.
of you.
Thank
So
you for
happy
joining
New
us.
Year.
Happy New Year to all of you.
Okay,
Happy
so
Christmas. Happy New
okay,
Year.
thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us in this program, and thank you for watching this particular program. Namaskar.